All right, new to the 208, or you've been with us since the beginning, you know we try to keep things casual here on the show, easier to have a conversation. It started with the tone setter, the no tie thing, emphasizing the point, the clothes don't make the man or the show. The content should. But what about the woman? Our female colleagues get messages on a regular basis about what they're wearing. Some nice, but not usually. One specific message recently gave meteorologist Bri Eggers some inspiration, who some of you noticed wore the same dress every day for 2 weeks. Why? And why does it matter? Here's Bri to explain.
A few years ago, I saw a story about a male anchor in Australia who wore the same suit for an entire year and no one noticed. No one noticed his repeat suit because most viewers were too busy picking apart his female co-anchor's outfits. Since then, I've wondered what would happen if a woman tried the same experiment. I get questions all the time. How is it that you never wear the same thing twice? My little secret is I've been renting my clothing for the past 7 years. It's fun and it's new every day and I don't have to shop or try things on, but it is fairly expensive. About a month ago, I received feedback from a local viewer who said my, quote, apparel was so unattractive and distracting that she misses the forecast completely. And I thought maybe the fashion part of the job is detracting from my job itself. Honestly, comments about my wardrobe distract me as well, and I just wanted to see what would happen if I put all of the focus on the forecast. So I wore this same $17 black dress for 10 days straight, and I saved about $200 by not renting dresses, and it was so much easier to get ready every day. Viewers noticed right away a couple of "am I going crazy?" comments on day 2 and 3, and then several more questions as the days went on. But what I didn't get in those 10 days was criticism of my wardrobe. No negative comments at all. It was an interesting experiment. I only made it 10 days before I was asked to change. The anchor in Australia, he made it a full year. And I need to say, this is not about the rude comments or the trolls. I know haters gonna hate, and I just shake it off. But I've been told in my many years in this business to grow a thicker skin, and this dress was kind of that for me. It felt empowering to not think about how I looked or what people were going to say about my body shape or clothing, and just focus on the forecast.
I don't have anything to say about that, Bri, other than I am thrilled that you did it.
I put on a blazer today. I just want to say that it's not Bri Eggers stink gate. I did wash the dress, and it is a $17 dress that does not wrinkle. So if you do see me wearing this dress again, which I intend on wearing it as often as I'm allowed to, consider it a bit of my armor or perhaps just my work uniform.
Well, and as you mentioned, it shouldn't be about what we wear or don't wear when we bring you the news and the weather. It's about the content, right?
Yeah.
It's about what we're trying to tell you every day.
Exactly, and my point is not to give credit to anybody who did send in comments. You know, I can get past that part. I can grow a thicker skin. I have in this business. You have Brian. We talk about this as well. But what's important is the message that we're trying to give and the content, as you mentioned before. And so really, I just wanted to take a moment and see what would happen if I focused on the forecast. So let's do that.
And well, really quickly, I like the juxtaposition you showed with the Australian anchor.
Yeah.
Nobody said anything about his suit. But you could see all the changes in his co-anchor's attire, and as you said, everybody had something to say about that.
Time and a place for a fashion show, Brian.
Exactly.
Can't wait to see what your tie looks like tonight.
Well, thank you very much for doing that, Bri.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to share that message. So